and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down as tonight. Then were assembled unto me every one that trembled at the word of Elohim of Israel, because of the transgression of those that had been carried away. And I sat as tonight until the evening sacrifice. And at the evening sacrifice I rose up from my heaviness or affliction, and having rent my garment and my mantle, I fell upon my knees, and spread out my hands unto Jehovah my Elohim, and say, O my Elohim, I am ashamed, and blush to lift up my face to you, my Elohim, for our iniquity are increased over our head, and our trespass is grown up unto the heavens. Yeah. Since the days of our father, we have in great trespass unto this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings, our priests, been delivered into the hand of the king of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, to the spoil, to confusion of face, as it is this day. And now, for a little space, grace has been shown from the Jehovah Elohim to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a nail in this kadosh place, that our Elohim may lighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in our bondage. For we were bondmen, yet our Elohim has not forsaken us in our bondage, but has extended mercy unto us in the sight of the king of Persia, to give us a reviving, to set up the house of our Elohim, to repair the desolation thereof, and to give us a wall in Yehuda and in Jerusalem. And he goes on and on and on, and we will see what's happened. And he says here in the same chapter, in verse 13, and after all that is coming on us for evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that you, our Elohim, has punished us less than our iniquity deserve, and has given us deliverance at this, should we again break that commandment and join in affinity with the people of this abomination? Will not you be angry with us till you has consumed us, so that there is no remnant escaping? Jehovah Elohim, you are righteous, for we remain yet escape, as it is this day. Behold, we are before you in our trespass, for we cannot stand before thee because of this. And then he keep going, explaining what is this problem. In the chapter 10. Now when Ezra had prayed, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the house of Elohim, there assembled to him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women, children, for the people wept very sore. And Shechaniah, the son of Yehiel, and of the son of Elam, answered and said to Ezra, we have trespassed against our Elohim, and have taken strange wives of the people of the land. The trespass, it is because they have taken strange wives.
Yeah.
Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning these things. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our Elohim, to put away all the wives and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of Jehovah, and of those that tremble at the commandments of our Elohim, and let it be done according to the Torah. You see, he say here to put away all wives and such as are born of them. Not only the wives, but also the children which are born of them. Dirty vessel. Dirty vessels. Yeah? And they go on, you can read in the chapter 10, you can go on, and he say, verse 11, now therefore, make confession to Jehovah Elohim of your father, and do his pleasure, and separate yourself from the people of the land, and from the strange wives. Then all the congregation answered and said, with a loud voice, as you have said, so must we do. But the people are many, and it is a time of much rain, and we are not able to stand without, neither at a work of one day or two. For we are many that have transgressed in this thing. Many. And they go on, and he say in the verse 90, and they gave their hands that they would put away their wives, and being guilty, they offer a ram of flock for the trespass. And they give the list of all those who came to vow themselves. You see? And at the end, after the listing of all, Matatania, Matenaya, and Yahusa, and Banai, and Binui, and so on and so on. All these had taken a strange wife, and some of them are wives by whom they had children. So this is something we must teach in assembly. We must teach in assembly. Because today, especially in the land I love, is the Philippines, we have seen many brethren compromise and compromise. They don't even realize that they are destroying their own faith by taking strange women. They take strange women, and we cannot do that. We cannot.
Yeah, because some reason are they said that maybe they can come after the
Yeah, well, yes, yeah,
can after to follow them.
maybe not. You want to be with me? I'm a Torah keeper. You follow me in the Torah, then you can come with me. But first, we're gonna make the test. You're gonna work in the Torah with me 1 or 2 years, and after that we can see if we marry. This is how it is. So you will have to go through the challenge. We will see what your family is saying.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
mostly the family is from
So-
the pagan.
You see, this make me suffer when I see brethren who I believe are honest and want to work in the Torah, but lack of knowledge and understanding, and so put a big bondage upon their life, which can destroy their life. Which can destroy their life.
Yeah. Then
Brethren who are really sincere in their work and are not able to stand to say to their children, you will not do that. You will not do that. And it's not to treat the children, it's just to come here, I will show you the way. I will show you. And you open the book of Ezra and you show them what is going on. And say, look, what's happened. That is a transgression against the Torah of Elohim. If you marry a strange wife. I don't have anything against this girl, no problem, but let her first keep the Torah 1 or 2 years before you have intercourse with her. Then first you will grow, you will become mature, you will learn how to control your vessel about desire, and then she will learn to keep the Torah, and we face the family to show them the man I am now, he is not a Catholic. And you will see, I'm sure, darling, I'm sure, if it happens, so either it works or it breaks.
but he tell you that
Here, you see that? That is Satan in disguise. That is Satan in disguise. It's not really. No. Have you think 2 years before you say I am ready or not?
me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah. You see.
I trust Elohim.
Yeah. You see.
When
So
I
it
when
is.
I
So it is.
when I meet you, of course I trust Elohim. I don't know. I am born again
When you
this
come
time.
in a crossing way, when you come in a crossing way, will you stay 2 years in the crossing way and say I wait and I will see? No, you have to choose. Does I go straight? Does I go right or left? With